What's going on, everybody? If this is your first time on this channel, my name is Ty. I'm a former Army combat photographer, the owner of Flashfilm Media, one of Texas' most trusted media production companies. And this channel right here is simply about getting that bag. It's about building your brand to go after clients, to go after businesses. If you want to learn how to take pretty pictures and improve as a content creator, this ain't the place. But if you want to learn how to make profit, how to make a living, how to do this all day, every day, and get that money, this is the channel you need to be subscribed to. So if you're not subscribed, hit that button. Harsh but true misconception that a lot of content creators have when they get into the business of, or when they want to start a business in 2022, is that they think that they can shadow their way into understanding how to be successful. A lot of people run up on me and say, "Hey man, let me shadow you. Hey man, can I come stand behind you? Hey man, I watch your channel. I love what you do. I would love to spend a day just shadowing you, just seeing what you do." And I have to be very, very, very honest with you. And let me pause, let me stop. But because before I uppercut you and hit you with this roundhouse, I want to say that I too was in that position, and I strongly felt like that was valuable. I thought that that was the thing to do. I thought that I would benefit from that. I thought that I wouldn't be in your way. It wouldn't hurt you. I don't see what the big deal is. I thought that I too could shadow my way into being a subject matter expert. You can't shadow your way into anything, right? This is a major lie. Right? You can't shadow your way into being a brain surgeon. You can't shadow your way into changing oil for a living. You have to be trained in something, and shadowing allows you to gain experience in something you have been trained in, right? It rarely produces the results. Shadowing only helps you gain experience. Proper training is what you need. This skill set that they want to learn, that they can make a lot of money on, is something that somebody can stand around, look at, and learn and jump in and be successful. And it just doesn't work that way. Number 4, you can make it in this industry without reading books. A lot of people say, I don't read. I don't like books. I'm not a book person. If you don't read books, if you aren't open-minded enough to read a book, if you don't like audio books, if you think you're going to get everything you need to be successful from the infotainment videos found in your YouTube algorithm, I want you to stop right now, and I want you to find a job, because you lack the competence needed to run a business. That is the nicest way I can say what I need to say to you. You ain't got it. There's no apology needed after that. You ain't got it. As a business owner, you have to be open to knowledge. You have to be a book reader. The version of everybody want to be a millionaire and be balling and live this great life and be on some island and drive this car. It's not going to be the version of you right now. The version of you ain't that person. There's no way I can't soften that blow for you. Get involved with books more. Get involved with books more. Number 3, every great business mind needs motivation to kickstart things. Every great business minds need motivations. We need motivation. That's not true. If you need an abnormal amount of motivation, this may not be right for you. You don't need all these damn motivational quotes, right? You should be competitive within yourself. I'm mad that a guy with the same amount of fingers and the same amount of toes get to drive a better car than me because he's willing to do what I'm not willing to do. I don't need 50 motivational quotes a day for me to want to do better for me. I don't need to read 20 motivational books and listen to 6 hours of somebody yelling at me for me to want to be great. You shouldn't need that much motivation to want to win. If you need motivation, this is what I want you to do. I want you to get on speakerphone, call your bank, and check your account balance on speakerphone. That's all the motivation you need. Do that in the morning. That should motivate you to get up and go get it. If you don't have a zero balance on everything you own, that should motivate you to go get it. You should want to win. You shouldn't need that much motivation. Let's go to number 2. It's all about timing. You're waiting for the right time. I'm waiting for the right time to go full time. It's all about time. And this is a lie. This is a form of procrastination. See, a lot of y'all idea of jumping into business is kind of like, you got this idea that you're just going to quit a job on Monday and be a successful full-time business owner on Tuesday. And it just don't work like that. You're just waiting on the right time. You just want it to feel right? You feel like one day you're going to feel good and you just going to, have what it takes, have the courage to just quit. And when you quit, it's just going to work. But life don't work that way. You don't just jump off the ledge and hope things will appear and, like it's there, but you just got to have the courage to do it. Nah. Why go that route when you can invest in learning how to do it properly and implement that so that you can walk away from that old situation? That's what you should be doing. So that's how to make the proper transition. That's when the time is right. But a lot of people don't invest in this. They buy a lot of gear thinking that clients are going to call them. And when they don't, they stuck wondering, well, I don't know. I want to make the transition, but I got all this gear I got to pay for now and nobody's calling. I guess I got to wait for the right time. It don't work like that. All right. And let's talk about number one. It's not hard and it don't cost much to get started. These two are very subjective. It's very subjective to the person that is watching this video. Let's start with the idea that starting a business as being hard, because it is hard. It's very hard if you're unwilling to grow and if you're unwilling to change. And it's very hard if you think it's easy. If you think it's easy, it's hard. Secondly, let's address the cost of getting started, because when I say cost, I don't really mean money as much as I mean sacrifice, right? People mentality. Because people, a lot of times, they buy what they want and they beg for what they need. Business is, sometimes it's about not reinventing the wheel. It's about understanding how it works. And it's about building your brand around that successful model. That's why business models are priceless. And a lot of times when you go into business as a content creator, it's important to read books to understand different business models. A lot of people don't, a lot of people or content creators have no idea of what business model they want to go into. They never thought of it. They just want to shoot video. They're so deep in the idea of being an artist that they never thought about their client. They never put their client first. They never put their service or product first. They only put their artistry first, and you will not make money or make a living putting what you like to do first, because it's not about you. It's about your ability to serve others. And if that's not out front, you will not be successful.